Spirit Sports Consultants presents
College football week 7. We normally focus on the NFL, but stick with us on this. We have a couple games we have some insights for, and we're going to apply some of our rules we use for the NFL for these games now that we're getting into the major conference matchups. You don't have these 40-point spreads, these ridiculous lines. Looking at first at Texas, Oklahoma, we feel we have some insights here as we attended the last Oklahoma game in person when they faced the Auburn Tigers in Auburn, Alabama. And again, when you see a game in person, your vantage point is such that you can really see when quarterbacks are missing receivers by 5, 10 yards, badly overthrown, field goals go awry, maybe the win, and you can sense when the game goes the other way. And with that, we think that Oklahoma might be a little bit overrated for this game. We see a true freshman quarterback who had two really great plays but struggled the rest of the game. Pass defense allowed more than 300 yards per game, had a clutch pick six that turned it. But we're also concerned with their strength of schedule. My team, University of Houston Cougars, they barely beat them, 16-12 the Sooners did, and this is a team that's been shut out twice in 2024. Then you look at the Texas Longhorns. We felt all along going in it was either Texas or Georgia in the SEC. Now we think Texas is the top team in the country with Ohio State right behind them. We think that pass offense, you got 325 yards per game. Again, Oklahoma allows that much. And with those two quarterbacks, whether it's Quinn Ewers or Arch Manning, we think they should be able to exploit that defense. So we see that as a big advantage for the Longhorns. And with that, it's a high line. It went up from 8.5 to 14.5, settled in around 14. We recommend that you take Texas minus 13.5 if you can get that line. Now, for a few other games we like, Ohio State, Oregon, great matchup, top 5 matchup. Ohio State Buckeyes at Oregon in Eugene, Oregon. We're going to look at this one. We love pass defense, and we think Ohio State can be able to turn over Dylan Gabriel a few times. He's shown he can be victimized by that. We think Ohio State's pass defense makes the difference in this one. Iowa State, West Virginia. This is one of those setups we really like when you have a ranked opponent going on the road facing a very tough conference opponent. The NFL's tough divisional opponent. Same rule. We look for the underdog spot here, and we also look at Iowa State a little closer. They lead in takeaways, and takeaways are a tricky thing. That could be a strong defense, could also be a measure of luck, and that doesn't always translate week to week. We like the Mountaineers here at home. Try to get that +4 line if it's available. And those are the feature picks for the week. We plan to do more and more as October and November go along. We get into the more intense conference matchups, some really good games that could set us up for the playoff. Another game for this week to take a look at is LSU Ole Miss. LSU is another tough place to play where people yell at you and call you Tiger Bait. Death Valley and those LSU fans goes absolutely crazy for night games, and that's what we have here. So take a look at that. Line bounces up to 4.5 to 5. Jump all over it. Anyway, we'll be back next week with more picks. Good luck with your picks. Thank you.
That's all for this time. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to sharing our future videos with you.